What's up? What's up? What's up? My name is Denise. You are watching via YouTube or listening on Spotify to my podcast called The K-Pop Talk, where I do what? I talk about K-pop. I got a lot to cover today, and let's get started. But first, I just wanted to say thank you with all my sincerity because I started off with 0 followers. And I am the little train that could, and you guys are starting to follow me on my social media platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, my YouTube, of course, and also my TikTok. I even have a couple viral videos out there now. So thank you guys so much. And yes, this is my shameless plug because I am humbly asking if you can click, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel specifically so I can do this full time and bring K-pop to the world. Okay, so that is my shameless plug again. So we're going to get started. Okay. All right. So K-pop news. Okay, I'm very excited about this. I'm trying to hold my composure, but the girls Blackpink are about to headline Coachella. You heard me right. If you already don't know, now you know. On the 15th and 22nd, Blackpink will make history as the first K-pop group to headline Coachella. If you can remember, those who are K-pop fanatics, if you can remember, and that was a motorcycle that just went past my house, okay? But if you can remember, Blackpink performed in 2019, and they weren't headliners. It was for Coachella's 20th anniversary. They actually performed at a sub stage, and they brought them back. And I was thinking, even when they performed in 2019, I was like, dang, they're so good. They should have been on the main stage. But you know what? They're doing it now. Okay, so information on Coachella. First, pre-sale, January 13th. Go to Coachella.com and register. And the pre-sale actually starts January 13th at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so California time. But right now, you can actually go to their website and register for the pre-sale. So make sure you go to Coachella.com because these tickets will sell out. And I did a little research, and aespa actually performed last year because I was asking myself, were there any other K-pop groups that performed at Coachella? So after Blackpink performed, like I said, you had Jackson Wang, 2NE1, you have the black, not black, because I'm gonna say Blackpink. Epic High, the trio Korean hip hop group Epic High. They performed, and let me see who else. aespa performed last year. So those are the Korean acts I can recall off the top of my head that have actually performed at Coachella. And now is Blackpink. So I'm very uber excited. Korean artists are finally starting to become involved in mainstream festivals. As we all know, J-Hope did Lollapalooza, and so did TXT. So, we're starting to see a lot more Korean acts. So you guys, once again, get your tickets because it will sell out. Okay, another K-pop news. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but let me tell you, Babymonster. That's all I got to say. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to research who this is. Babymonster from YG. 7 members. The first member was revealed. Her name is Haram. There goes that motorcycle again. What is going on? But anyways, her name is Haram. If you guys know the pronunciation, please let me know. from YG. This girl, her voice will blow you away. It is so good. Very melodic, soft but powerful. She was singing the rendition of Let Me Love You by the R&B artist Mario. She sits in this chair. The video is black and white. She keeps her eyes closed for most of the time, but she doesn't need to open them because her voice commands your attention. And that's all I'm going to say. And you guys know I will link it below in my YouTube description box, as with all my artists that have videos or teasers coming out. You guys know I always hook you guys up with the video links. So good job, YG. And as you know, YG was the ones who released Blackpink. So it's been a while since they released another female group. And if this is any indication of what the rest of these 6 members are going to sound like, woo, I don't know. I don't know. They're going to be a problem. And I'm talking about in a good way, not a bad way, a good way. I'm excited to hear the rest of it. Okay, so the Golden Disc Awards. I'm so proud of all my K-pop artists because they racked up at the Golden Disc Awards. Okay, so the Golden Disc Awards to me is the equivalent of the AMAs here in America. It's in Thailand. It was on January 7th. And here are some of the highlights. Now, I don't have all the awards that were given because I'm only doing this podcast for so many minutes. So I don't want to just read forever on all the people that won. But here are the highlights. Your boys BTS, Bangtan Boys, they racked up 4 awards, including one for J-Hope as a solo artist. And these awards are the Best Album, TikTok Golden Disc Popular Artist Award, the Thai Fan Support Award, and the BAOJI Awards. So those were the awards they won. Of course, they won the top prize award at the Golden Disc Awards. Other people who have also won is 17, and 17 won for Best Performance and Thai K-pop Artist. Psy won for Artist of the Year. That's a major one. Congratulations, Psy. And there are three groups that won for Best Rookie Artist. You have IVE. I call them Ivy, but it may be IVE. And New Jeans and Les Seraphim. For Most Popular Artists, you have G Idol and Stray Kids. So basically, some of my famous and favorite K-pop artists have won these awards, and all of them are just in serving, and I mean not serving, just in deserving of these awards. So congratulations to all the K-pop artists who have won these awards. You know, they're, like I said, they're much deserving. So it's a big night for them that night. Oh, and their performances. Oh my goodness, their performances. Oh, you guys. Loved them. Loved every single performance from every K-pop artist that performed that night at the Golden Disc. They showed up and showed out, let me tell you. Okay, BTS news. RM announced a vinyl version to his album Indigo, and he posted it on his Instagram. Whew, it is so, I don't even know how to describe this vinyl, but it is blue, it is indigo, but it has like this decorative artwork on it. And I'm not even going to have the cover. I'm going to take the cover off the vinyl. I'm going to matte and frame the vinyl like it's a piece of art itself. That's how pretty this vinyl album is. Kim Tae-young from the group, he actually is working on a spin-off reality show. There was an original show called Young's Kitchen, and the spin-off from that is supposedly tentatively titled Seokjin's Place. So V was asked to be on that reality spin-off show. From my understanding, they have been in Mexico filming it, and I'm wondering if the post that he has on his Instagram where he's looking up and he's wearing this t-shirt with something on the back of it. I wonder if he was in Mexico then. What do you think? Okay. Sugar, his not second album, but his second episode of Time to Drink with Sugar. That's the name of it. Time to Drink with Sugar. His second episode came out, and it is with famous hosts to the Korean shows called Shin Dong-yup. That is his name. He was the host for Sugar's second episode. Let me tell you, I was very impressed with what questions Sugar was asking, because I wasn't sure if he would be able to, ask the right questions, because when he did the first episode, it was with RM, right? So that was natural. That's like me interviewing my friend. There was no problem me talking to my friend when I interviewed them. And that's how I felt Sugar was with RM. So I was really paying attention to this particular episode. And he did a phenomenal job. And I didn't know Shin Dong-yup was comical. Like, he had me rolling. Like, he would spit out these little sayings, and I was like, really? But it was a good interview, you guys. If you have a chance, you guys know I will link it below so you guys can see it. Not too much information on Jungkook. I think after he performed at the World Cups, he just wanted to relax. So that's my assumption. He may be working on something. I don't know, but all I know is he has not been in the news this week. And as we know, Jimin, this will lose me. The segue goes into Jimin because he's the last one I have not talked about. Jimin is featured on Taeyang's song called Vibe. Now, Taeyang, if you guys don't know who he is one of the members from Big Bang. And he is signed under the newly developed the Black label. And I don't know if you guys remember the Black label, but you remember I came out with this story about Blackpink. Some people were saying that Blackpink may leave YG for the Black label, but then I came back and said, well, the Black label is actually part of YG. That Black label. So the Black label, newly formed, signed Taeyang. And the name of the video is called Vibe. Now, the teaser has already been released. So the teaser came out today, and the video will be out on the 13th. So by the time you guys see this, the video will already be out. But you guys already know the next YouTube, not next YouTube, but the next podcast I do, I will link that video below, because it's going to come out actually a day after my podcast airs. So I won't have it in time, but at least I'll have it next week. Okay, that's enough of BTS news. Now we're going to go into K-pop releases. Remember, I already talked about Taeyang's release on the 13th of his song Vibe with Park Jimin. When I looked at the teaser, I was like, I don't know what this song is going to sound like, because you didn't have a hook or a beat that was really there long enough for you to draw a conclusion of what type of song is going to be. So that has me very, very curious as to what style and tone the music video is going to be. So I'm definitely tuning in when they debut the video. And it's going to debut at 2 p.m. Korea Standard Time. That is 9 p.m. California time, in case you guys in United States wants to know. Okay, so this is another one I'm excited about, you guys. GOT7 is one of my groups that I was like, oh, okay. Jackson Wang came from GOT7. Well, now there's another member about to release his first solo album. His name is Jin Young. And he will release his first solo album on January 18th. And I believe the name of the album is called Chapter 0. Don't quote me on that, but from what I was reading, it said the title Chapter 0 : and then with. So I don't know what that means, but that's his album title. his song title. I don't know. So the jury is out on that one. So we got to keep watch on that to see exactly what he's releasing. But at any rate, first solo album, we're here for it. Okay, so this one, I was like, where have they been? Okay, this release is coming from Twice. Now, I haven't heard, seen nothing from Twice, right? Except for Christmas time. So I was trying to figure out, when are they going to come back with more music? Well, they're coming back soon because they put some pictures up to tease a new single. The single, from what I understand, is going to be called Moonlight Sunrise, and it's going to debut on January 20th. So be looking out for that. And as soon as they get a teaser, I will post it on Instagram and I will let you guys know about it. But for right now, all we have to go on are pictures. Okay. Last but not least, Monsta X. They really surprised me when I found out about their new song called Reasons. I mean their album called Reasons, and their new video Beautiful Monster coming out. It's not Beautiful Monster, sorry, Beautiful Liar. I'm still head over heels about Harem singing from Baby Monster. I said Beautiful Monster. It's Beautiful Liar. So Beautiful Liar, the music video came out this week. It already has 14 million views after 2 days. So good job, Monsta X. But I remember when I was posting about them a couple of days ago, they really have a following because, you know, I can post something on my Instagram and certain K-pop groups would get a following right away. Like people start liking it right away. Monsta X is one of them. So I do know that this comeback that they're doing is going to be well received. Because like I said, they already have 14 million views. So those are my K-pop releases of the week. Good job to everyone who has something released. And now we're going to talk about K-pop vibes. Now, K-Vibes is a segment that I put together to showcase 5 songs from 5 artists that I have been vibing to a lot this week. So here we go. Number 1 is Stray Kids. The song is Fam, and it's the Korean version. They put out the Japanese version a couple years ago. But with this new album they released, they finally did a re-release of this in the Korean version. And let me tell you, it stands up to his name, Fam, because they talk about each person from the group. And it's one of those hype songs, you know what I'm saying? So I was hyped. This is something I can listen to in my car during the daytime, and I want to get pumped up. I'll put Fam on, and it'll set me right. Trust me. So I like Stray Kids, Fam, and Minho, Chase. The song is called Chase. I talked about this, I believe, last week when his video was finally released. I like that video, you guys. It's very R&B based, and it has that flow. Now, this is one of the ones, you remember I said, Fam, from Stray Kids, I could listen to during the day. This is one of the ones that, you know, if you have a sunroof, it's clear outside, you want to be on the highway in the wind, this is the song that you'll play. This is the song you'll play. Or if you have a boo thing, this is the song you'll play. The third song I want to talk about is actually a band, and the band is called The Rose. The song is called Sour. And I'm not sure how long this song has been out. I just remember when I was listening to my Spotify on the K-pop list, it was there. And it just started playing. And I was like, who is this? And actually, I was listening to Minho's radio. Because you know, on Spotify, you can listen to the artist or you can listen to the radio. And I was listening to Minho's radio after I listened to the Chase. And that's where I had heard Sour from the band The Rose. I was like, who is this? And I looked it up, and it was said it's a band, an actual band. And I've been meaning to listen to the rest of their music. So I'm going to get back with you on the Rose because, like I said, this is the first band I've actually listened to from South Korea, and they sound very good. Now, the fourth one is a little bit out of my repertoire of what I normally listen to in a car, but because it's Vernon from 17, I made an exception. It's Black Eye. Now, I was talking about the Black Eyes release, I think it was last week as well. And I was looking forward to Vernon's song. And let me tell you, it didn't disappoint. This is right up his wheelhouse. This is what he does. This is what Vernon is. So congratulations, Vernon, to your solo song, Black Eye. It's very edgy. Reminds me of the American group Green Day. So congrats, Vernon. And the last but not least, or what I'm listening to over and over this week, is New Jeans, Oh My God. Not only do I like the music, and the music grows me, and by the way, if you listen to New Jeans, for those of you who don't know who New Jeans is, well, I'm going to link the video below, but once you see the video, just research them and go back and watch the other videos. They have this cadence about them that it sounds very like quirky, it's like, what kind of beat is that? And then you listen to it again, and you listen to it again and again, and you just get addicted to these quirky beats that are in their songs. And also their dance is different. They don't dance like other K-pop artists. They dance sort of loose and just vibey, and so they attracted, they caught my attention. Not attracted my attention, but they caught my attention right away with the visuals, with how they dance, and also with the catchy beats of their songs. So that's why I started listening to them, because they're sort of like BTS. They have a little edginess to the songs that's so different from the normal cadence of K-pop songs that I really appreciate it. It's very fresh. So those are my 5 K-pop vibes of the week. Of course, you guys know they're going to switch up every week. Every week I would pick 5 new songs that I feel that they're worth listening to and why they're worth listening to. So tune in next week and you'll get another 5. Okay, you guys, so that wraps it up for my podcast. I really appreciate you guys joining in. If you guys have any suggestions, please, 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 please don't hesitate. Email me at that kpoptalk@gmail.com. Again, that's that kpoptalk, THATCPOPTALK@gmail.com. And let me know if there's anyone that you want me to talk about, any type of subject you want me to talk about. I am here for critiques, and I'm also here for suggestions. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. Tune in next Thursday as I will have breaking news again. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and of course, YouTube. My name is Denise, and you already know it's all about that K-pop talk. See you guys later. Bye.